Moment. I have asked you this question in a number of ways, a number of times. It's like, to me, finding a needle in a haystack. We know they're here. We know Iranian assassination squads are here and other known terrorists are here, but we don't know where they are, do we?
No, we don't. You know, Sean, you and I have been talking. I've been on your show 100 times the last 4 years, and we talked about the biggest national security vulnerability this country's ever seen with its open border. And I agree with you 100%. This is the biggest national security issue this country has ever faced. Because not only did you got 700 and some released, number one, they can't be properly vetted. Now, Secretary Marcus said everybody released got vetted. You think Iran would give us any information about their national security issues or what the past or records of these people are, or their involvement in any national security? So Iran's not going to give us that information. And beyond that, you and I talked many times about 2 million, more than 2 million gotaways that paid more to get away, that crossed the border. We don't know who they are, where they came from, why they're here. That scares me more than anything.
Anyway, so the intellectually lazy people, I could see it happening. If, God forbid, there's an attack on our homeland, and let's say the terrorist has a manifesto, because Donald Trump took out Iranian nuclear sites, they try to blame Trump. No, I would blame the people that didn't secure the border, enforce the laws of our land, didn't vet the people coming in. I don't care where you're from. I believe in immigration. I wouldn't be here, but my grandparents, all 4 of them coming from Ireland, but they came in legally. You know, if you're going to come into the country, you got to be vetted. We got to make sure you don't have radical associations. I believe in a health check, and you can't be a financial burden on the American people, but do it legally. And I don't then care where you come from. Welcome to our family. I've said that 1,000,000 times. So, you know, if it does happen, if you have a brain, they shouldn't have been here. That's the answer.
Well, here's what the American people need to know. Donald Trump, the greatest president of my lifetime, because right after the election, we didn't wait till January 20th. Right after the election, I worked with Steve Millers and many others, because we knew starting day one after inauguration, we got a big problem. We got over 2 million gotaways. We got thousands from China and Russia, Iran, Syria, Turkey. We knew we had a problem, so we started working this even before the inauguration. Day one, President Trump started to secure the border. We secured the border in 7 weeks. How many Syrians have been released? 0. How many people from Iran? 0. Iraq? 0. Turkey? 0. Russia? 0. China. The Trump administration sealed the border. We're not releasing. We ended catch and release. So we're spending every moment right now looking for these people that came in the country that are national security threats. We got to get them quickly. But then again, I'll say this. We need the big, beautiful bill. Right now, we need it more than ever. We got over 20 million illegal aliens in this country. We got over 2 million gotaways. We got less than 5,000 deportation officers. We need that bill passed. We need the money. We need the agents. We need the beds. We need the transportation. We need the contract. We need the big, beautiful bill passed quickly so we can even put more effort into looking for these national security threats.
If the average American, if everyone watching the show tonight knew what you knew, and Kristi Noem knew, and Kash Patel, and Dan Bongino, and Pam Bondi knew, how scared would they be?
I've been doing this for 40 years. This is the biggest concern I've ever had. You know, we had fentanyl that killed 250,000 Americans. We had sex trafficking up 600%. We got people on terrorist watches being arrested at the border. I said from day one, 2 million plus gotaways. It scares the hell out of me. If you don't think a single one of them didn't come here to do us harm, then you're a moron. This is the biggest issue I've seen in my 40-year career, and it scares the hell out of me. It should scare the hell out of every American. But thank God we got President Trump sitting in the White House, because he's going to take this on 100%.
All right, Tom Homan, to you and all the people working with you and for you, Godspeed. Thanks for protecting the country.
Well, I'm glad you've watched this long. Just want to let you know that if you just walk across the border and just walk into our country freely without walking through the door and being vetted and finding out who you are and have an identity, then you do not belong here. If there's 20 million illegal immigrants in this country, they're illegal. They need to go back home and do it the right way and take 20 years to do it if that's what it takes. Fuck you. Go the fuck back home. God damn it, how hard is this? You do not get constitutional rights because you walk into our country illegally. Your constitutional rights do not exist unless you walk through the door. Then you might have a chance to have some constitutional rights, but you will never be an American citizen with constitutional rights that are liberated to us in America. You're not allowed to have that unless you did it by being vetted and walking through the goddamn door. Go the fuck back home. What the fuck? You're fucking up our whole system. We fought for this country to have the freedoms that we do. You do not freely get them. Fuck.